Emma wakwa baby emfa emra bedwam so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119, Multi TV Digi Box no say live and so honum. Johnny baby yes stream on all our social media platforms from Facebook to YouTube. Baby abekobia search for Adom TV. Adom TV. Na uno streaming so ya share, ja comment eto ase. E be gene akenkan e de amount. So it's another brand new day, the 15th day of January 2025. Kakra here kwa no. Once ye dia agura. We are just about 16 days away into February 2025. So when President John Dramani Mahama make another appointment. This time, no, out of the 16 regions, so appointed 10 regional ministers for the meantime. Later, I said, Eba Ababe Soso. So, this is a statement signed by the acting spokesperson to the President, Felix Kwachi Ofosu. The 10 list now, Eba, in the number 1, Northern, Ali Adolf John, and as the Northern Regional Minister designate. Oti John Kojo Japan. Okay, yeah. Voter. James Gunu. I think he's the regional secretary. Yeah. Then Eastern Mrs. Rita Akosua J. Awate. That's for Eastern region. Northeast Ibrahim Tia. Ibrahim Tia for Northeast region. Ashanti Dr. Frank Amwakohine. He's also the Ashanti regional secretary of the party. Upper East, Akamguri, Donatus Atanga. I have for Charity Gardner. Savannah, Salisu B. Aribe. Then Greater Accra, Linda Oklu, a member of parliament. So these are the 10 nominees for the 10 regions. Yeah, so far, Abba. It's a shame to say other 6 regions and also. Eba Ababekao and President Yakwakomba, Speaker of Parliament. Yeah, I believe so. But for this same day, the vetting or appointment committee. Now, Matua or more vetting so for first 3 nearby no and penfone no more every so 10 years so Ebekoso. And out of the 10, no, I think 8 and the regional executives. Yeah, 8 regional executives. The Winfield said. You can just empower the man or Mosenebe at least. A best spare do Ankasa so up to continue to serve the party. But the question is, will you party in Penifoya Buama dating by everyone more? Won't you weaken the party? If you question will be son. Chairman Emeritus Joseph Ade Kuka, and the former Greater Accra Regional Chairman of NDC. Chairman Bokodia.
No poor me. And I be me also in Abrepa. We never Abrepa. Me do studios. I say me break. You see there warlord there. I don't feel one sorry sir.
Obeni Kokofu. A former executive director of Environmental Protection Agency, former member of parliament for Bantima. Ebimuso Keka say incoming general secretary of NPP. Oyebrenim. Council. Afishapa.
Afi committee. Afi Sabri na ho de o. Dem kwa o.
But last one no kwe.
Chairman. Maachi.
Mejoso. Afishapa.
Yeah, man.
Last one. A man for can say Kokofufo, General Secretary, Kokofufo Chairman, Kokofufo General Secretary.
Yeah, also my teacher say, Nipa Baby Casa.
Okay.
But my main fan chairman for, and they are here for one of day. I feel winning in our first time I'm about. The house here, Miami fee. Good. You'll be Simon or Sana Mati. Okay. The quite been. And then pipe boom. Bibi o nyame na ye. Na fe yes amanfo a wo pepa so obesoma sa amanfo no mum to nsafro. Sure. Na no ye chance o do ho. Ebeko pempie no. Nti nkomodi ekoso.
Then for General Secretary na National Chairman what it?
The media here now pay.
As I'm going to General Secretary.
When the cries was you, what?
Chairman the Coca. First ten Naban also you okay? Ministerialist Naban.
Oh, first of all, Minchia, who crew and one hour and pay. Naming, I mean, power. Anka, me for vice presidential candidate. Na almost 12. It would have been a very nice. I told Uncle Obama, Ashanti region instead of being 65, Neka Kamunya 70. And see, baby, I all I mean, give this.
Okay.
It's a very nice gentleman. Tamoy MP no, Bantama. Omama no chance to exhibit his talents.
Okay.
Omu demi kak digi omu ke yini fio. But I think Nyamide onim where to place you at the appropriate time. Yes, my member President Mahama Basu. I'm say today Wednesday me boy. At almost a week and 1 day.
Yeah.
Swearing as the president of. And so far no appointments are why in I'm say a top party for Akmaso. This is the first time why appointment you can't see a whimper of disagreement.
Okay.
The latest one Uti chairman, regional chairman.
Yeah.
When I was the chairman, I was the dean of the chairman.
Okay.
And then Mifio no be a dean of the chairman. Why he was soon NDC for a very long time. Yeah. He was once an MP for Akan constituency. Ali Northern regional chairman so.
Okay.
And also a regional chairman. And I'm saying this is first time as a regional chairman. But he has also excelled himself.
Okay.
And then we have Gunu.
Yeah.
Gunu, long-serving secretary
for the region.
For the voter region. Upper East, yeah. The Donatus,
yeah.
He has been 20 years regional secretary.
Wow.
From 1998 to almost 20 years as a regional secretary of Upper East. And he has done extremely well. So he deserves. So, and then the women organizers and the deputy women organizers have also been rewarded. It's in the right direction. Say, okay. Ubisa say, is the party going to be weakened? Yeah. No. A treasure would your party Juma, and the party comes to power. It is appropriate that the people, supporters, foot soldiers, or the party members are being given positions to help the party. And your reward, though. Okay. And they are being given positions to help the party. So I think it's in the right direction. Encouraging other people to strive to know that at the end of their stewardship, the party will recognize them. And see, I think it's good. Previously, you're appointing for party, you Ejuma Omoye, and then it's a master and a party, a month for a mubuefu. Say, why Ejuma, their cover will be for baby, say, Umbra. Because they know, especially regional ministers, a very, very vital part of the party and governance structure.
Same as the MMDC.
Exactly. So if you don't get it right at that level, from the beginning, you have a lot of problems. These are people who have played active role in the party. So I think kudos the president. Aka 6. Let's see what will come out. But okay. I'm sure either there will be regional chairmen or there will be regional secretaries or women organizers. I think MPP did that the last election. They brought most of their secretaries, their chairmen into a regional ministerial position. So, and here's something now, new, in the right direction. And now here, the first 3 appointments are Dr. Kaizel Atuforsen, Dr. Ayini, Dr. Jinapo, Usha, vetting, it came out that they are very capable. and also in parliament, you know, that's the role they've been playing. It is good, sir. Within one week, 1 day, you know, evidence out. You say the president has learned from his past stewardship, and is taking his time to bring our people. My partner move forward.
Okay. So, Shabakokofu?
Yeah.
First 13 appointments.
Well,
out of 60.
Well, prerogative, and now to me, I did one as well for our president. Now, President Mahama, Obon Trano, Castle Bay, as well for 60 at this year. Yaheno, Ghana for him, another party for so him. Regional ministers, Idunaba, Greater Accra, DMI.
Greater Accra,
Greater Accra,
Lindo Klu.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay. And then Yakani in Sia, my head there, Beba. The answer, one thing there for sure, only NDC for members. Because when you're sure, say, CPP member be a man post. But it is a chairman, I say, first appointment I have finance minister. Well, vetting what you.
Oh yeah.
What you?
My favorite.
Oh, why contradictions, you know? Yeah, can't. For instance, finance minister designate. Maybe I came was it to boot when you go home, pa, crowd be our case a year and tis a buy now or under President Kufuor a year free a year. Of was. I can't join you, Sumaya Bufia. Anna,
sure.
Good. Now, Kotrapa, Severti, if we send the same question, or say, and this if I can soon be year field, over the baba into Mode, to boot to never back. Well,
maybe resistant.
I'm resistant. Mekura didn't know more than it. It's never done it. But the second one, I am a hometepa na yemi the issue of foreign exchange. CD dollar ratio nominate say. I say, and what now? I say, and your finance minister, and your vice president, and your president, and they determine the strength of the city to foreign currencies. Really? Since when no who's that? Most Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president. Onimu hwe no nim economy no nim hwe nti odno masidi ni dwane kosa under president Kufuor anu masidi ni dwane kosa. Finance minister Sabre Ken Oforiata onim bibia onim hwe nti de bia sidi ne kosa. Enne eduru so as finance minister. Abetena ho the whole Ghana show, the whole world watch you. Wo si nya san profo mi ensen. Enti enchepi ye beba ni se hohora na yehohoro Kufuor ado aban no ho. Hohora na yehohoro penifo a yedo so bobo wo mu no. This is the major step coming. See beba the krata na mo de mai no.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ye beba. Enti well finance minister as good as he is, I respect him as a member of parliament. Na ni so na ho brase. But he got this one so wrong.
Which one?
Now if they will say dollar ni CD rate and your president be determined, and your finance minister they determine, and your Dr. Mahmoud, your vice president they determine. Omra Bontin openly and boldly, no I apologize.
I don't know can be.
No, really? He was He was the spokesperson for the opposition on finance issues. Now they knew say Obaba vice finance minister. Everybody knew. Enti dollar ni CD a Ghana Cornell. No one can be anti party anka. Chairman anti one can.
If the fundamentals are wrong,
yes,
your foreign exchange
we are supposed to. Yes, of course. Say yes, you can say.
And it is true today.
It is true today and true tomorrow and all that.
Exactly.
So then, when I expose you know, the foreign exchange expose you why? Momo say expose the president, the vice president, and the finance minister. And today, your finance minister designate, he's saying, say, and you won't, you first of all, more, then we have Kobo Bank of Ghana. Let me move on. Energy minister designate. I bet they also day. Also, one can say 5 hours, Ghana petrol, and I didn't can just 5 hours. So I can say, media, man, I'm miss too.
What's the media, no?
And a miss too. And to Uzu Tunza. We are media personnel. He said it openly and publicly.
So okay, so
and then so now he's eating his words.
Okay, so I think so baby maybe because me interview na me TM man the send power 23 days. So maybe be any power ye interview and no try the bre ye no and one me the true picture.
It's your 5 hours.
Oh yes, was it 5 hours no kind, but not you are talking about the interview.
No, I'm petty. Then again, ECG, you better one iron tongue.
It was 6 months per
6 months per better ECG. Our memory. So Ghana for Muti. Are you listening?
Yeah, to be privatized.
ECG will be privatized.
Privatized, yeah, to
never call private hands.
Private.
It is a call private answer or my abano bejiska.
Yeah.
Now so do I dear move in Ajiska why they?
On to
bit me rented.
No rent here why they?
Rented.
What the so clearly ECG cannot be on its own. No so our opposition or Jina wouldn't ding say on penny and who here see a tongue ECG. Okay, back on is a PDS and
PDS, yeah.
Yes. And interesting times ahead.
Okay.
I wish my country well. Me pese Ghana New Patriotic Party, even though you're minority in parliament, your numbers are, but we will serve Ghana and serve Ghana well in that capacity as opposition party. And make sure say Ghanaian gets the best. Now the promise more promise so we will make sure NDC fulfills the promise.
Okay.
Because Ghanaians are demanding.
So now you shared our second topic on the table here. President Mahama hints at reluctance to legislate anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Suggest focus on teaching family values instead. President Mahama, they said the Nadrian no emna kwa say enye LGBTQ bill ne bit me deal with or how now or mind way see when it comes to trumu ne super. But ye ko so nkyerɛkyerɛ ye ma no. The enti also mo almost so I shown jitum say sa trumu super no ni kwa say so mem no. On ye focus go back quickly but I'm sure video be from the member of parliament of Ningo Pram, Sam George. Some of the promise or here no James said John Mahama ba LGBTQ bill no or me pass it. Share Sam George.
A vote for John Mahama is a vote to protect our culture, to protect our family values. A vote for Bawumia and Napo is a vote for homosexuality, is a vote for comprehensive sexuality education, and Ghanaians say no to Trumu, no to Trumu, no to Trumu. We need John Dramani Mahama to come and sign the bill into law. Ayazu, if you love the children of Ghana, if you love our family values, if you love your faith as a Christian, if you love your faith as a Muslim, if you love your faith even as a traditionalist, you know that we do not support homosexuality. Napo must account for the money he took from UNESCO to introduce comprehensive sexuality education. Bawumia should tell us why he has not taken a stand against Akufo-Addo on the LGBTQ matter.
Okay, so NDC Mrashe Ujenima Adeshia Ewo Ningo Pram Sam George Eno. Last one share Mampeni John Dramani Mahama. The latest 10 on LGBTQ plus.
Said the issue of LGBTQ is still an issue that is pending, and it is our hope that this president will sign the bill. But if he doesn't sign it, the bill will expire, and it means that the next parliament must look at it again. And of course, like I said, we're not people who promote that kind of attitude. The Bible is very clear on issues like that, and so we'll continue to remain faithful to our spiritual guidance and do the things that are necessary to do.
So, Mampeni John Dramani Mahama. Shabade Kuka.
Yes.
Yes, say it back yen pie about Rishimuana Ghana phobia say John Mahama ba LGBTQ plus bill na near Sekufado ensign. Mama ba be sign akukudroso na Ghana Fonya moto because it seems that was the narrative they painted eritrea. But today the president is telling us that he needs to go back and take a second look at the bill.
Okay. First and foremost, okay, about family values.
Sure.
The family values, I just say, time I go school, no. When you say you be a friend Bible knowledge,
yeah,
you civic education. You no more be until Emma from your childhood, no, you are you are imbued with a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
So far, no, most of these things, schools are major.
Okay.
Our values have changed. Now, you have gotten social media also influencing our social behavior.
Okay.
Well, into Asamoah Kano, I say, first of all, as a nation, we have to go back to the basics. The basics means that at the school level, no, we should start educating our children to understand the values of humanity, how human beings behave, how human beings live, how family systems work. Well, apart from that, I see the last parliament, Bill Parliament, it dies out.
Yeah.
Until this time, either Obama Abain Ankasa as sponsor the bill. That is when all of us have come to a consensus. All of us have come because the last time there was a lot of court cases and all those things. Yeah. Okay. Until once now the country has come to a consensus, we will then build on it, and the government will this time see whether they can sponsor the bill. Okay. I don't say anything wrong. He hasn't renegated on what he believed in. Okay. But it's very important that we must go back to fundamentals. And very, very important. Say, school, since last time I can say, we said time I go school. Look at the saddle. You're schooling for a black and white. Wesley girls for no more uniform. Achimota more uniform. It's a uko chrome. Now uko di assembler. You are easily identified. Sure. Into that alone, it puts some fear in you. Okay. This time, Obi has the same uniform. Obi has the same thing. Who school are who maybe ofi. Because Okodi assembly will chroma. You can't even identify the school that he or she is going. These are the kind of things that we must revisit. Okay. When we've done that, after we've done that, then we can look at how, as a nation, you see, I believe that a nation must be built on consensus. We are team. It doesn't help us anywhere. We must build on consensus. If the nation says we should do this, and we all believe in it, so that when it comes and when we are enforcing it, you don't have any acrimony. And I believe he hasn't said anything that is bad.
Okay. So, Chairman, on the 12th of March 2024, City published this story. Akufo-Addo refusing to sign anti-gay bill due to foreign aid. At that time, now the bill was still a private member bill.
Yes.
We said, and President Mahama suggested say, yemfa enko na enko ye a sponsored bill. Rather, he seems to be putting pressure on the then president, say, on signing a bill or no fee, sir. At that time, not yet the right situation.
Okay. You have gotten a new dispensation. Ghanaians have voted for a new government. The new government has got a set of priorities. And the new government is saying that, you know, Omo paying a visit, Omo a Catholic bishops. And this is a conversation. Say, I still believe in what I've said about LGBTQ. The bill is dead. We are going to have a look at it. but I want the nation, all of it. That is why you are now asking me a question. Yeah. That time, there was no consensus. So
consensus
on whether, because a certain section of the population said it is against human rights.
The bill was unanimously
approved
by
Parliament. But I'm saying outside,
the House of the Representatives.
But why did it go to court? Some people took it to court because they felt some of
they lost.
No, but they felt that certain human rights were being abused.
But they lost in court.
That doesn't matter. We can. That is why I'm saying, going forward, we must have consensus as to whether, when we bring this bill back, are we going to infringe on human rights? What you say? That's what I'm saying. A new dispensation. Now, a new wind of change is blowing, and when a new wind of change is blowing, naturally, though the things that has happened, we have to revisit and see whether we did it right. That's what my brother is even referring to. What do you call it?
Some of the comments by
the comments that were made. Yeah. Now, we are human beings. You are bound to have a second opinion. Okay. It's only, I will tell you, animals that don't seem to have second opinions. Yeah. But me and you, we are bound to have a second. You don't know whether I believe that LGBTQ is somebody's matter that it should be left to him to handle. Also, he must have a different idea about how these things should be handled. Well, but if we have to now start on a leveler, he's saying that I am going to throw this out for us to have a discussion, a consensus, and if there's a need for us to.
But Chairman, Samuye ni say ya. Emmanuel Konkwa say, Amanyofo take Ghana for granted. You come to us, sweet talk us, nam de agie vote. Then you come to power now, Femuba, Mabe Pentibia say, I fear ban, I feel the reality of the issue na yeka. Because as my yekan in me ni said na NDC Penefo, NDC members of parliament who supported the bill. Me ni said na omunim. I also don't want to believe that they didn't brief the flag bearer then, John Dramani Mahama, about the content of the bill. Here, more no supporters say, why is Akufo-Addo not signing it? To the extent because he even came to accuse the president, say, Ostroso Besa because of foreign aid. Now the president comes to power and tell us, say, we need to have a rethink about this. Is it fair?
I don't think it's unfair. I don't think it's unfair. We are human beings.
It's bound to have change of mind.
You can have a change of mind. There's nothing wrong about it. I mean, standing on the stone all the time, you can take another step. And he hasn't said that he is not going to go ahead with this. Or say he is going to what? Seek consensus. And first and foremost, can we start from the schools? Having done that, we then have to seek consensus. Okay. Having had consensus, the government of the day will at least sponsor or support a beauty. He hasn't diverted from what he has been saying earlier on.
Mr. Chairman.
Suffer be or hack a man of Bompire man or pay us.
What?
Oh, but we are doomed.
Oh, how?
As a nation. When the moment comes from Penny as asking me by
Catholic Bishops Conference.
Software Kukudam. A back Christo sum she more omnium no matiasie. Omunina sorry cassettia LGBT. Omunina the pressure to President Akufo-Addo to say unsigned bill into law, including more journalists, ye Ghanaians who be a politicians. Oh, memoir. And me jitum because ye ni amamre ni and she and sem fata TMP. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lawyer for amwani senior counsel. The Moachiano pay, Miss Row. Unye wadjune ya wadjune. Pay the president a courtesy call as soon as practicable, Miss Row. Na konsuko bisano. Na genchire we. If you say we are champion in this, and I respect you. In fact, I had respected you ever since you took a stand in your group, and I continue to do so. I hold you in high esteem, and Ghanaians are looking up to you. When your team say, "Sadi way will come to fruition." You best sign into law. And then, President Mahama, or my complex answers to a simple question. But if one day no say, say, we know your stand on this. We already know your position on the issue. But we are hopeful that you will sign it into law. This simple thing. Any kasa bebrebe. Now, Wadane Apostle of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the immediate past president, defending President Akufo-Addo, why law no bill yen sign into law. Man, mo money na. I say bill be akra na President Akufo-Addo any.
Say no correct. Say no correct.
Or no President Mahama. Or say bill be ankoda President Akufo-Addo any say as a source sign. If we say a call court now, a buy and a call parliament, and some my President Akufo-Addo any. Yeah. You to obey President Akufo-Addo invite former President Akufo-Addo invited the president-elect and in the team of Jubilee House. In common with and among which, when you want request that President Mahama Emekie, also President Akufo-Addo should sign the bill into law. And want it. Just recently, also on sign to law.
Transition period name.
Yes. Also on sign. And indeed, President Akufo-Addo has signed so many laws, bills into laws. I'm so grateful. Environmental Protection Authority. Today, Ghana, we have Environmental Protection Authority Act. Act 2025, Act 1124. President Akufo-Addo has signed. Bill, no. 2025. January 2nd, year, no sign. And he said LGBT bill be done anymore. And one sign here. Yama Ghana for you know who no crew. Ghana for no crew woman say LGBT bill be ankoda President Akufo-Addo enim. Best sign and now unsign. Parliament said de bano. And this if one kasa ye nyina wo mem anomu to parliament wo disafo agu wo mu botom. Eyi achia sebe ya parliament intimate na se nya adwuma. Ekoba say nkunimdie abama wo mo no na chese sa LGBT bill no esese ye pe ba bi disie if you say wo mu na esese wo mu be sign. Na se wo sum fidi bone ya eyi wa nkasa. Utwa kontompo
but Chema Kokofu say MPs and setia. Does it mean say parliament in Yajuma? Because baby ye movie bill ni free no. Now a free chamber hono. Aba be do the administrative process. And it say ye be swa e dey come and peni atena ye. Now there's a blockage by because of advice of the then Attorney General.
Yeah.
It's about pending because asena copy court. Supreme Court atena see e dey assembly nyina. Who information as to why in tier administrative part no yet me answer after Supreme Court ruling no and free parliament and come President Akufo-Addo Manansai.
Emusa Speaker, Right Reverend Babin. Ono no ye ono adwuma na said this say free na so ye parliament na eco executive president aso ye. It for telephone na friend is here. Why as adent me amaso. Now, going forward, President Mahama say yenya consensus yemfre nipa.
Yes.
This document we may call Parliament 2013 near the man document.
Okay.
Constitutional review.
Yeah.
2011. Page 654. Issue 2, paragraph 117. It deals with recognition of lesbian and gay rights. Now, okay, Kaya commission say omu receive nipa bebre omu ji Ghana fo adwene. Dodo na se debi gay ni gbe ni nsem de ye hia wo man yi mu. Yan tontwene be bi kra me mane ma constitution no me recognize wo mu. Nemum however kakra bi de omu ka say yanyuntum na emre. Winim. Anka normal circumstances. Wakoye stakeholder engagement na dodo na Ghana for dodo so omu pen. Recommendation ka de na be. Me bisaw ye nyina yesua de. Recommendations and ones of Ghana for so omu pen. Etimi ansosofo. Yes sir. But a do recommendation omu say, and this is paragraph 129. Page 657. Almost say, the commission recommends that the legality or otherwise of homosexuality be decided by the Supreme Court if the matter comes before the court.
After receiving numerous applaud from Ghana for.
Exactly. And this was 2011. Now, Professor Mills, the late president, don't know president. Now, and the president, you want a vice president. Omuji report, we no issue white paper to so. Meanwhile, no about public say, any any a mamre ni a bibia ni yamasum a bra. So the opportunity came. Say ye beka ho asem wo homa imu Instead say ye beka say no. You see enko Supreme Court. Enti enyame nwanwa say recently a call Supreme Court.
Okay.
A call Supreme Court no. And court this SSM rano yeah.
But as a Mesa honum ABM Ebra say Mula boys benya kakra de go moto be komra na nkomane do so pa bedwam die e say mate Saba kwa ABM nim say omoma wini na wini Mr. Wada wa wini amempa ba kai say in a few days to come betting tax be free honum ti afa wini abegyan boom yentiti obiem
Mami. Where the boy me na me roll call.
Okay.
Honorable Sam Nate George. Honorable Delasoa. Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Bejra. Honorable Al Hassan Suhini. Honorable Rita Na Odole Sowa. Honorable Helen Ntosu. And Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo. NDC MPs.
Okay.
And then Honorable John in Team Fojo, NPP MP. These honorable members, are you there? More. President Mahama say he doesn't know. But I want you guys, Senia Mujina ye ma Ghana, and the Ghana yenina swani social values. This is the time. It's a test time. You hear Sam George. It's here no sema kesi okeka President Akufo-Addo Bawumia and a pair LGBT one. Now the ball is in your court. And now one kasamo president, ye nyina president. Ose bill no kra na se ke private members bill. Ose bill. O tie. Ose ni amoye no kra was wrong. Na se say ye mo. That time, no way. Mama briefings and I'm money briefings. Your party, your national chairman, Speaker of Parliament, a key member of NDC. We're all working on this seriously. Mama Ghana, when you know we say MPP for now, a year LGBTQ or whatever. I don't see young 12 NTI. Cha contompo a call in a buy. And then here we are. Baba Ben 2 minutes kuta. Presidency say, as I say, yeah, government. I don't know your government. I don't know your executive. I challenge him. Say, or initiate. Say, bill now who said they all canon now. Or initiate now government and some fan call parliament and then or test or whatever numbers. Or do you now pass it? Number 2 and now sign. Ghanaians are waiting for.
Honorable Goko.
Now, maybe now to our clergy. Any religious leaders a woman. Sremo. To the dia. Na mama yantu abuni entie nsem ne kakra nsa. Yentie ni enhwe de wokam no kra fi se me amayoni, me ne ya amayoni. De ye hwe ani mu ani tumi ye obeto aba ma nti nsem na ye kan se no kra wom se no kra nim. Ye tum futuro gu ni pe. Ye wie na tumi ni bedie ho a ansana ya be chire nsemu ni akase se ni hu no na se na tie na se na tie se anuanom ne papa mpanifo akọ president o asofo mpanifo me mamudie mamukafra fi se mgidi se dan mudu fi amunidi nyadi amukon bedo adian fi said no way na we bargained for and no way na we hoped for. This is the beginning. Emtasa abani nya bosumi nsia nkoduru afi na ye hunu nukure bia ewomu ewo wo me na ye de MPP ne NDC gina nseme ne a ipa be hunu ye de nkugo ye gitum nsem bebre atwagu ahantan dwe ahomaso ye gitum ahokyere economy na anyeye we anye se ye gitum enu nti mezaya fo naba LGBT na essay ye blessay ye ma ene ye busua ne asay social values no mezaya for naba omu me sign law. This is a simple
law be any sign
a law be any
law be any ho
a bill ni ho
law be any no
bill ni ho ba bill no betumi aba na bill dia ba any front aba
but for now the president kind here he can't sign the bill in its current form.
That's why the bill in no.
Because you're unbelieving in a private member.
The bill is there.
The bill is there. I'm calling on Ghana.
No.
Everything I'm calling on the conscience of the nation. Me, person me breaking or minor on this. Yeah, politicians here to me here. Any day to make.
Okay, but I say.
This is a very
honorable
betrayal.
Honorable
betrayal.
Honorable go for me. Chairman,
you have been in power.
Yes.
You have been in power for 8 years.
Yes.
Oh, Mami Kase.
Me too, bro.
What do you mean you are new?
Me too.
Me new to Peace FM.
Why and then UTV. But this is any brand.
Yeah, but no.
We cannot shortchange Ghana.
No, nobody is shortchanging Ghana. You have been in power for 8 years. Bill, no, yeah, the Badwam table. Now, most there are some court. It's a more train. Now, some court to boy some teaching about something after the elections. The president had President Akufo-Addo had the power to sign it.
President Mahama said President Mahama said the bill was not before the president. How do you take that?
Who you if you say?
President Mahama say I'm not saying it unless you tell me so one kasa. I say na bill bia na President Akufo-Addo anima ese o sign. That is the point I want to make.
Now, where we are now, President Mahama idea on or belief in LGBTQ not being appropriate for this country has not changed.
Okay.
He has not changed. I see, this time round, we have to sit down, start from the schools, have consensus, and then what? The government will now initiate a bill to that effect. Okay, somebody be he hasn't betrayed anybody. He hasn't shortchanged anybody. So, if the private members still want to go ahead, they are liberty to do it. And when it comes to stable, that is where we will see some best sign and not on-signing. But at this moment of time, he's throwing out ideas. It's a cathedral. One could dig a big hole or cathedral, 58 million. I see. Well, the discussion in this instance, we are all going to have a discussion as to whether we should go ahead and build a cathedral or not, and if even maybe we can relocate it. So he's continuing where you left. He hasn't done anything bad.
Okay.
And you cannot expect him within 1.5 weeks, to rush into things later on. It probably we will not agree on it.
Yeah.
It's when you hear something, because he has betrayed the trust. He hasn't.
So are we sure, say, within his 4-year term, mandate, no bit to me?
He said that
initiate the government bill, say, before Bahaba. Now I'm Rashid Yafoye, who you may the back and forth, now between them Amanasai.
Or see, we are now resetting the country.
Okay.
Now, when you are resetting things, you don't go to a friend say original, resetting. We have to sit down and look at Inoma Atochinia EBCC, and it's part of that. Only 1 week, 1 day.
Okay.
Today is Wednesday. 1 week, one. He's even not finished in setting up the government. So you don't expect him, at least, Minister of Chieftaincy or Minister of Gender, or look, this thing is on the burning table. Go and look at it and see how best we can move on with it. But you expect him within one week, 1 day, say, nobody does that. What can say, don't you take time to put the furniture in place before you start deciding where you are going to put your bed and all those things? So let's give him time. People are paying courtesy call. The chiefs have paid courtesy call to him. Yesterday, look at what he did. He went all the way to Boku to try and bring peace in that part of the country. So there's a lot on his plate. So if the names we've mentioned, Sam John, if you are still inclined, you have got parliament there, you can go ahead and restart the bill again and bring it. All of us will support whatever.
Chairman, for now, the means say you private member bill for this issue, because President Edi Kami aware say private member bill does not support issues of this nature. Enye abai hon the fraba. So certainly we are looking for say Dr. Dominic Ayene say
Exactly.
Now say something a priority to the government.
Exactly.
Then basically,
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Until we shouldn't rush.
But we are sure say or man you bet me assign, but I say.
Look, anything that will know the benefit of this country must be done.
The Ghanaian politician is not ready for that.
Which
the Ghanaian politician is not ready.
Who says so?
It's not true, Chairman.
Who says so? Who says so? Yeah, now MP before signing. Yes, I saw call table so.
NC. Chairman, can NC.
Are you that you don't believe in yourself?
No, you believe in ourselves. The forces behind, a switch on mind.
The forces.
The forces behind LGBT. Ghana, your country, a bit me rising up against LGBT.
Uganda,
no, see, Uganda, Uganda, what have more there? Ghana.
Let's move forward. Let's move on. The president has set the parameters. He has set the parameters. Let us all chip in and see where we move to.
Seven, I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you. But January last year,
yeah,
I feel when the President Mahama President Mahama stated that he was against same-sex marriage. The faith I have will not allow me to accept a man marrying a woman.
Yeah. That
a man marrying a man. Okay. In November, he told members of the clergy that being LGBT was a taboo and Western aid, and that when he's voted into power, he will sign the bill into law. Okay. Okay, can't we in any so time, I didn't think one can say private members bill na a wrong
honorable.
Now, I feel one can say, I don't know, cry, young ran a chili, the young classroom, near what you values. I saw another one.
Honorable.
Oh, there be some ideas in
Honorable Kokofo.
Because they got political, and this is called political points out of this. And Untian Tum for Ghana for any. President Senior Council,
President Mahama in his
and he has so much confidence in NDC. He said they are going to do this.
In his discourse with the Catholic bishops, never said anywhere, said he is not going to champion the discourse on LGBTQ.
No,
he never said, please.
But the inference is here.
No, it's not a matter of inference.
You said he never, but I'm saying he said so.
It's not a matter of inference.
I'm saying he said so, and he meant so.
He has given us the parameters to this. I mean, look, this is a president who is seeking consensus. He's talking to us. And you'll be directives. He's talking to us. And we don't like this. He's talking to us.
Akufo-Addo gave directives.
Akufo-Addo was not talking to us. You are lauding over us.
Oh God!
You are allowed to work as a in your speech in Uka say pomposity. I must Ukawa.
No, I mean political grounds.
No. MP before that was your forte. You are not that. You are not that. How can Napoka say Muka timetable? Say yes,
Chairman.
I respect you.
You agree with me?
I respect you very much. I respect you very much.
Chairman, I agree with you.
They don't go. They don't go there.
I agree with you, sir. Being politicians, political animals, we share commentary.
Yes.
4 years in it. Now I was commensurating with you. Now NDC lose you heavily. Now we Greater Accra regional chairman. Now we boss say one Greater Accra what lose 6 people. I told people say, Chairman, Adikwoka this is best, but party you see there a hand time anyone corruption here. Chairman Adikwoka, minimum on Tisa, but it happened to the party. 4 years ago, you were in a very, very, very serious situation. And I know Nyamia Wadom, and a table not turning. So it does not mean, say, we party with Jenny a hand tiny. Yes, I'm speaking for us generally. We are eroding confidence in governance in the people. Why the people of Ghana? So are we not eroding people's confidence?
Honorable, I think
for once,
I think we should be positive.
For once, let us walk our talk. Now you have e-levy.
Yes.
You have betting tax.
Yes.
You have everything. The president have been dancing around all this. How? But you were emphatic.
Yes.
Say you pay you levy you be chairman.
At force in coin, Waka say the first budget year beba I think in March to feature the scrapping of e-levy and betting tax.
Me tiasie. Okay. At forcing honorable. We're a minister designate for finance. We are talking about the head of government.
Oh, that's what
the Supremo. President to say we will also a better day.
But you can't do that first. They have to go to parliament.
What kind of word? I say, you better. Yentimi chamu. Sisi yentimi yin free ho. Nemum as I say, ye yeni bibi, ye yeni kakraka. Oh, please. The records are there.
But
let me get it for you.
The issue too is that it is part of the president 120 days promise.
Yes.
Let's give him time.
Yeah,
120 days. Now, you said the finance minister also spoke kind. The first budget. So now, I'm sure I'm for message. President Mahama should tell Ghanaians his position on the LGBTQ+ bill, because his comment recently wasn't clear to Ghanaians. Oyibo Boateng. Anyway, free neighborhood and
clear. Sign bill.
Wait, how many times do you want Mahama to show his stance on LGBTQ? MPP, be serious. You wasted a country for 8 years. Mahama's 2 weeks is greater than Akufo-Addo's 8 years. Odifo, Kofi, Ventra, and anyway, Ebai. 38.2% is bleeding. I will see allow Honorable Kokofu to bleed more.
Wow, okay, if you say so.
If
you say so, Ghanaians are watching.
We are not going to renegade on
Ghanaians are watching and listen.
President Mahama is not going to renegade, or say at every given moment of time, he will engage Ghanaians. He will tell them the truth, and that is what he's doing. Yeah, he's showing some kind. He's walking the talk. It's why do you have to fret? He hasn't said he's not going to. He supports the LGBTQ. But see, let us go to the base. And I am personal. Say most of our schools, you know, as I say, there's moral degradation. Well, most of our schools, why wouldn't most of the schools? I'm more brute teachers. That my school, I'm brute teacher. I'm more brute teachers.
But I say
yes.
Chairman Joseph Adekoke, former Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC, then Henry Kokofu. A former EP boss, and Penfo became inside of pay, MIA, air train, and Comedian Acquisition, or China, Ed Alpha.